We're live.
Whoop whoop. Welcome along while people want to join in.
What?
There we go. Let's just get a link copied so people come join. So now there's a couple of people that wanted to come say hello.
Before we get started today, let's just congratulate Max Verstappen on his dominating performance all season and winning the World Drivers' Championship for 2021.
Oh yeah, fantastic effort by him. And amidst the controversy, I think it's it's well deserved over the season.
To me, wasn't even close. Look at the stats; shouldn't even been that close. So.
We got Canada Man in the chat already. Welcome along, sir. I'm just making sure I can hear myself.
Captain Canada?
I can be heard. That's a great start. I think this is the first time we've had our comms properly working from the start.
I hope so. Can you hear me? That's the question.
I believe we can.
You can or cannot?
Yeah, we can. We're all good.
Thank God.
We have got something right, ladies and gents. So hopefully we'll be starting in a couple of minutes. Everyone seems to be in and ready for this, or majority of people that haven't backed out.
Der Poppy. Some shit. Where's Funly?
Tell you what, whoever planned this calendar for prospects, take your hat off. You've put Abu Dhabi one day after such a dramatic race.
Yeah. Personally, not a fan of the track. Never have been.
No, I've always hated Abu Dhabi. I will say that, but something beautiful happened yesterday, so I'll let them have it for this year.
They've also extended that track until 2030 because they love that money. You almost wonder if the powers that be that run that country said something yesterday. Said we want a one-lap shootout. Don't let this run under. You don't know how that goes in some of these countries that just have demanding stuff.
Exactly. So. We're gonna kick the stream off with the first fun fact of the stream again.
Oh yeah.
So Abu Dhabi is actually the world's richest city. The average net worth of its 420,000 permanent residents is $17 million US. Average net worth.
Oh, it's here. It's beautiful there, but it just doesn't. It doesn't really have that personality because it's all just oil.
It's all money.
Oil. It's just all it is. People there have too much money, and the cops even drive Lamborghinis. So
you
can't afford to live there.
Down in a Lamborghini.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying.
I don't think there's too much chasing going on there from the cops.
Yeah, it's definitely no "you can't catch me" stickers.
But a quick update. Our previous points leader has left amid controversy. So somebody bought out his contract, and he's been relieved of his duties. So our current points leader is Tintoretto, and we'll see with 2 races left who hangs around to win a free championship, basically.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be an interesting one. Alpine have obviously bought out Optic's contract, decided they no longer want him driving for them. So that is a bit of a controversial move with 2 races to go. Puts them in a little bit of jeopardy, especially as his teammate has no point, or did have no points going into the last couple of rounds. 10-point
difference between the current points leader in Tintoretto, and then I think it was 87, and then whoever was second had 77. I think it was Alex.
Yeah, Alex in second with 77 there. And the rest of the grid catching up quite closely. An interesting battle to keep in mind, though. 5th and 6th, David Bauer and Aaron Carey are joint on 46 points here. So they're definitely going to be battling it out there for the final couple of races.
If they simply finish the season, they might just have a chance at the championship. Never know.
Exactly. Who knows what is going to happen? It's all still very much to play for.
Current Constructors has Alfa Romeo at 155 in first. Solid lead over Williams with 114 in second, but Alpine is right behind them with 111 in third.
Yeah, Alpine been a little bit unfortunate there. I think their only points came from Optic. Nanda is still sitting on 0 points.
Got to step up
So,
the game under the nameplate. Can't be dominated by your teammate like that.
I don't know if they're even racing tonight. By the look of it, they're not in the lobby for tonight's race, so that 0 points will continue.
I see some new names, though, that might not continue with 0 points with these two. Why Not Beast and Perfect Pond are the two Alpine drivers for this race who have a chance to make their names themselves later in the season to try and get a seat for the next season.
Yeah, Drink Alchemy coming in for that Haas as well. He's another reserve driver that's picked up a seat in the last couple of weeks, and definitely worth keeping an eye on him. I've heard good things.
I do see Polowski at the bottom, who is racing in this race. We got the Alpha. No, oh wait, yeah, the thing went down, so maybe he does have a teammate that I can't see yet. Nope, he does not.
We've got one driver running late. We've got another reserve driver running a little bit late. That is Petros. I don't know how to pronounce. Potrofc. Don't know how to pronounce that name. Petrovsk.
Villeneuve making his return. He's been steady throughout the season, trying to get better. Sinking ships.
Yeah.
Qatar Man Khan, who was in the other race last week that I commentated for the Europe Tier 2, I think.
Yeah. America's
did quite
Tier 2,
well.
I believe.
Yeah, whatever it was. He did quite well, so.
Yeah, someone missing, notably, we've got Palmer, who's not in the race so far today. We are now having full qualifying as well, so we need to switch that one up.
Coming at me here live.
All changed, but yeah, obviously we do not have got Palmer today. He was a bit of a warrior past couple of races, so definitely going to be missing him today. But Petrov, I don't know how to pronounce your name, I'm so sorry, will be stepping into that first McLaren seat.
So we are certain we have 16 drivers.
We've got 17 drivers.
Okay, so we are going with long qualifying. Wildcard bitches, we're here. So it looks like we should be able to ready up at this point. Everybody going green.
Oh, it looks like we might even have an 18th driver coming in just a minute, but I think they're late to qualifying. We've had a new I can't speak this evening. We've had a new legislation introduced. If you're late to qualifying, you must retire, otherwise it can cause that lobby glitch that we know oh too well.
Not too well. To be late.
Yeah, we've got the second Mercedes driver wanting to come in, but I don't think he's going to make it in time at the moment. So he will be starting from the back of the grid.
And we're live, going to the night sky of Abu Dhabi.
An absolute beautiful night race, if I do say so myself. Really makes the colours on the car pop.
Lewis Hamilton's really holding on to that loss from yesterday as he's still at the paddock for some reason.
I'll tell you what, though, Toto and Bottas seem to be taking it a little bit more well if you've seen the videos that have been circulating on Twitter.
Yes, he's still crying to Michael, and it's tears of joy, in my opinion.
Well, as Michael Massey did say on Sunday evening, we are going motor racing. This is a car race. Welcome along to the Prospects eRacing League. We are here for round 9 of the Americas Tier 1. It is at Abu Dhabi, and we are just about to get underway with qualifying 1.
Yeah, so instead of going short, we had more than we expected, so we will be going with our traditional 3 rounds, which comes with a lot more filler, so you better find some more stats so we can talk about that.
I've got plenty of stats,
Yeah.
Don't you worry.
We're going to bring up these.
You like that little transition there as well?
Yes. So we'll bring up the spectator menu, let everybody see tire situations for each driver, currently 17. Again, mentioned by the change of legislation. If you ain't here, you out. So the 17 are set. Bare minimum, we get 17 in unless somebody else quits, but we won't have 18, nobody else.
Exactly. I believe it's going to be a dry race. Going to be very unlikely to see a wet race around here in Abu Dhabi, but not impossible. As Ingram comes out.
AFS Natty says 7 facts. Well, there's 2 people here with phones, so
I'm going to go for more than 7. I reckon we can get at least 2 or 3 per qualifying session, and then 1 for every safety car period.
Yes, as we see the Ferrari out, Ingram and Villeneuve is not out. Was Ingram? Somebody's behind Ingram. It's like it might be Raphael.
I believe. Oh, he's now ahead. It was indeed Raphael. Decided just to take the advantage and go fast. He wants to be that first person to complete a qualifying lap. Something worth bearing in mind that turn 3 was a bit of a tricky one for most drivers in Tier 1 Europe earlier, causing about 3 or 4 DNFs, especially on the early circuit as we are now. They just took it a little bit too close, rode that curb, and the car just got sent flying.
Of course, you know Max Verstappen won on Sunday, also held the fastest lap, and also won the previous race.
He did, and it's a well-known stat that if you are on pole, well, the last 7 pole sitters of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix have gone on to win that race, and I think that's definitely a stat that these drivers are going to be bearing in mind as we head into qualifying.
Yeah, the passing sections out in Abu Dhabi are quite manufactured. It's not something that's, there's only, of course, I say that, and Max makes the pass in some place that you don't pass yesterday, so, but, that's traditional.
Yeah, the major problem you've got is the 2 long straights come after very, very tight corners. I think you've got a 180-degree hairpin, and you've got about an 85-degree right-hander leading onto both the 2 long straights. So if you don't get a good exit, you're not going to be able to get that acceleration up before the overtake.
So
we're gonna...
Go ahead.
Ooh, go for it.
Let's focus in on Khan here. Perfect pond. Of course, somebody said a time yet. We got spinning sector 3, yellow. Somebody in the way, maybe just slowing down.
Yeah, I think that's just Pavlovsky slowing down for his fast lap. Just to answer some comments. It is a 50% race. Yes, that is how we're doing it today. So it will be 28 laps.
Yeah, the Yas Marina circuit, you can call it Abu Dhabi wherever you want, but it was designed by Herman Teich. His name.
We're going to need to get a fact counter, I think, for next season.
Herman Tilk. But yeah, 2009 race was the first major race to ever take place at this circuit.
Very interesting. It's quite a unique track as well. I believe it's a favourite of the drivers as well because it's one of the only tracks that has air-conditioned garages. As I mentioned about turn 3, Sinking Ships has taken a spin exactly where I said someone was going to go off. Just taking it a little bit too quickly there.
He's missing his lane.
Yeah, track's still very green. Obviously, not much grip down on the tarmac just yet. And like I said, very easy just to spin off there.
Raphael sits at top time, and then Ingram comes back around, beats that time by almost a second.
Yeah, the pole time's going to be in the low 135s, I reckon. That's around what it was in Europe. And we're looking for something similar here as well. We've got another yellow flag. I think that is just Sinking Ships pulling out the way as one of the Red Bulls, a Fireball, just blasts past him on his outlap.
Liquido Haha has retired from the session. Don't know what happened there. He might have got disconnected.
He came in late. That's just to prevent the session glitch.
Das Boot! Better show up on time. No iced coffee. Get here when you're supposed to get here.
Go learn. Starbucks on the way. Perfect pond with a 135.7. Just goes about a second and a half quicker than Ingram there for his first lap. Drink Alchemy goes into second place as well. But these drivers are definitely showing what they're made of here.
You were doubting Alpine before the race, saying there was no chance they were going to get any points. But unfortunately, we know how these drivers go. It's a long session, and they're just messing around. If he showed his cards too early, that 135.7 isn't going to be a good time based on what you're predicting these times to be. Putro is gone.
Ingram's taken a spin late part of Sector 3 as well. That's an interesting place. Just, I think as you're about to head through
the caber through that corner is a bit strange, and if you hop that curb through any of those sections, this game will throw you off a little bit. It seems to have always been that way on this circuit, and at least on these games. Because if you look right there at what we're looking at with the Ferrari on the right, the way those curbs, well, I don't know if we lost everybody, but looks like T-Mouse has lost his connection. As I was mentioning, no idea if I'm live or not. As I've mentioned, those curbs, the way they're designed, they're pretty long off the It's about 2 feet off the runoff area, but there is a major bump there that just is misleading in terms of what other curves are out there. Let me see if I can get him back in here because we have time. And we are seeing if I can get him back in. Does not look that way. It says his internet just died. Looks like we're going it alone. This will be back ASAP. Got stuff going. So right now we're currently looking Q1. We still got a long section. Perfect Pond currently 1-2 or 135. 740. Everybody there. About a second and a half apart in increments. I don't know why it focuses on the dude on the side of the track. I couldn't tell you. But Guitar Man Khan here on the Mercedes. Can he push here, or is he going to take it back in as everybody's on the sauce right now? T-Mouse again, hopefully to be back ASAP. Seeing what he's got here. 2 laps, didn't improve on that. We'll take a look down a little bit lower. Pelovsky here. We have Villeneuve. Abu Dhabi. Brilliant race yesterday. I mean, I take that back. The race was actually terrible. It was just all about the final 5 minutes of that race. That's all that was. They basically went full-on NASCAR. Stewart's had some balls there to make up for it. That's the drama they've wanted all season. I think that's the drama they've always wanted. We have multiple yellows. However, let's take a look here at Guelphy, who managed to squeeze in second there by a half a second. Second by a half a second. There has to be better terminology for that. Take a look back at Guitar Man Khan, see if he's going to push anything here to improve that. Why not Beast with the third? Press defense was entertaining. Eating cheese. As the reserve drivers for Alpine, they might have had a better farm system than what was running on the track. Look, everybody's cheering. We got a first and a third sitting real nice here. Tintoretto, our current points leader, going to second. And the Haas. Now we're getting some more pushing. It's really nice to see. Perfect Pond sitting there. Nobody's really topping that, but that's going to come down to Q3. Everybody is trying to get in. Oh, Netflix completely creamed because of this race, and I hate the fact that F1 fans exist now because of a Netflix series, because that's all people do is watch Netflix. I don't have a subscription. I don't support that shit. Go do something. I think that I'm using somebody else's, but I only watch Breaking Bad on Netflix. I've now done the series. I'm finishing the 18th time. And I didn't even start watching the series until like 2012? That's the best show on television. I mean, I even bought it on the PlayStation for $10 when it was on sale. Like, I think it was last year. They had it's only like DVD quality. It was $10 the entire series. Alex with the pole setting right now. Second in points, 135, 354 in Q1 so far, setting the pace. If anybody had it. Guelphy into the pits, Beast into the pits, Alchemy, Beast, King Guitar Man Khan, 3-lap old softs. We have somebody else topping it. No, we'll see if he pits here or if he's going to try and one up his time here. Because he's getting on the bubble. Double bubble. He's on the bubble. Actually, the bubble's, 15 on Q1, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, which I probably am. But you get an idea of looking at the top 10 times of who's going to make a push for Q3 anyways. So, let's for Shahid, not mentioned. No map, mate. No map. Do you want a map? I don't like that. I don't like it to be cluttered. There we go. Actually, that kind of works. I'm used to having the mini map up there, so get an idea of that. And you know what? I've been doing this for like 2 months now. This probably would have helped in knowing who spins out. Anyways, purple would be, I guess, for the fastest sector for somebody. Oh, that would be for the current person I'm on. That's cool. Sinking ships, 7th. Wings are open, flaps wide. Mouse, hoping his Comcast isn't down. Whatever it is they have over there. Let's take a look in at David Boyer on premium softs. Silky red leather, rubber. High speed coming into the chicane here. We got a blue about to, I believe that might actually be him. Nope, that is not him. Might be his teammate. Let's take a look at Rafael. 0 laps. He's coming to start finish line. Well, I wish I knew this was a thing earlier. He's green through there. What's he got? Where is he going to set? And he is not improved on that time. We'll go ahead and take a look back. Looks like Boyer's still making his way. Will be the next across the start-finish line. Well, this gives me a little bit better direction. Red Bull, such an astounding season. Let's go back to some quick shit here as we're waiting for Mouse to come back on. Let's see what he's got here coming to line. Final corner. Get some grip on the Reds. He is back into the pits. We have Guitar Man Khan coming. Can he finally up it? He keeps losing time on old tires, but he will be pitting as well. Still got some time to make something happen. Rafael here is not. We got, who is that? That's in the blue. Why not Beast? Currently sitting 7th. Looks like we have Pulowski looking to make a pass. Cross does not get anything on that. And the green. Villeneuve, still nothing. We'll take a look at Lucifer's. I'm bouncing around. Now I'm too inclined to bounce around on stuff. Looks like he has been. Ah, he goes around! Perfect timing, and then the camera changes to the wrong position. Thank God for off areas at this track. You could basically do whatever you want here. Sun's going out the connectivity, who knows. I'll get Teneretto here back on the track. Now I'm upset that the chat menu comes up in front of the map. It looks like he is disqualified from his lap. So is Lucifer. Let's take a look at Why Not Beast. The Alpines looking competent early in Q1. We got 320 left. You know, 2010, Alonso lost out in Vettel to win his championship. Nobody expected Vettel to win that race, but Alonso, I know, was held up by somebody that entire time that could not get the championship. Hamilton won this race the first time in 2011. The inaugural race was 2009, and that was also won by Vettel. 2012. Saw Vettel win. I take that back. Finished in 3rd. Spain championship rival Alonso finished 2nd. And Kimi Räikkönen won the race in 2012. Räikkönen's also retiring from F1 this year, so he can go drink vodka. Let's go and finally live the dream. Warrior is out of competition. So is Teneretto. Not sure if they're going to make their times are going to get them into the main drag, the Q2. We got a McLaren coming around. don't believe. I believe that's Patro. Was disconnected. No, he's currently sitting in 17th. Good camera shot, turn one. We got a Mercedes. I believe that's Khan. This is still his outlap, so that doesn't count. Got yellow. Sector 1 and 2. Looks like that's actually Patro. See if he gets out of the way here. Let's see why not Beast has anything here. Of course, he could probably park it. He'd be fine for Q2. I can show the card so far. Currently, with a minute 20 left, we have Alex D, our current runner-up in points, 135, 354, followed by Reserve Alpine, Perfect Pond, 386 behind. Let's see if we can look at here at the fastest laps exactly. 135, 740. We'll change that for the race. 136, 274 for Guelphy. Why not Beast now on board with him. Currently fourth. Lucifer and Boy are locked in at 5 and 6. At least they disconnect, but they're happy with their times to advance. Raphael, Alchemy, Sinking Ships, and Warrior wrecked at the top 10. Ingram trying to... Oh, we got somebody back. Looks like they fixed their internet.
I'll tell you what, that was annoying.
That always happens. Digital world. Can't get the pin on it.
Internet. Right, let's join back.
Let's blame Codemasters for your internet. Ah!
Yeah.
Why not Beast with the save going around the 90? Back in, came out. He kept it in check. That's not going to be enough to up his time.
Back up.
Let's see what we got here. Looks like we got somebody looking to pass. Is that Raphael? No, he's locked in at 8th. Sinking Ship sneaking at 3rd in the AlphaTauri. What's Beast got here at the end? 136, 233 for Sinking Ships, getting that early Q1 podium. Where's the participation trophy?
I have no idea where we're at the moment. I'm just watching a car go round and everyone's retiring from the session for me.
I guess they're ready to move on. Why not Beast is still out here, though.
Okay,
he's in the pits.
Ooh.
Because he's all right with what he's got. Sinking Ships, although, taking 3rd. You can hear me, right?
I can hear you indeed, yes.
Okay. So we should be able just to move on from this because everybody else has said screw it. And the one active driver, I'll take that back, Pulowski, is on the track.
I'll say, I've in spectate, so in theory it shouldn't mess it up.
This guy's all over the place. I don't think he really cares. Was this not our first points leader of the year? Or is this a different guy?
I'm not sure.
Pulowski. Was that not the guy that quit and now he's back?
Off the top of my head, I'm not sure, I'll be honest.
We'll pretend that guy never happened, so all the quitters, it's like when WWE cuts people, it's fine, they don't exist. So anyways, this guy's in 16th, he's coming in the pits with his tires, that was all a waste of time. Let's move on to Q2 with our lives.
Hopefully I don't cause a session glitch here, but I think if I do, I'll be the one to leave and then rejoin.
So 2013, this race was won by Vettel and the Red Bull again. Although he took a back seat the year before, he had already wrapped up the championship. 13, kind of the same thing. 14 saw double points awarded for the race because they wanted to change things up, which was won by Hamilton, securing his 2nd Drivers' Championship. 15 was Rosberg, as it's pretty sad when Rosberg dominates Hamilton, but that was it. But Kimi Räikkönen was on that podium. Anyways, Q1 goes to Alex. 135, 354, Perfect Pond. That early time and never could beat it. 135, 7. Sinking Ships sneaking at the end for the early podium. The American 136, 233. Guelphy, Guitar, Beast, Lucifer, Boyer, Raphael, Rapao, and Alchemy.
I'm just gonna have to close my game and reopen it. I think I glitched it when I lagged out.
And it still looks like unless it's on your end, it looks like we're going good. But
yeah, I was just stuck with no UI or anything. I'll wait for you guys to move on.
So impressive Q1 for the filler reserve Alpine drivers.
Yeah, definitely a great start for those guys, and just hopefully they can carry it on in Q2 and Q3 here.
Our points leader has been eliminated. Tintoretto is out.
What about Alex?
Alex has pole. Tintoretto, I
Ah.
don't know if he disconnected or I don't know what happened, but he got a 136, didn't finish, so he is out of Q2.
What I will say is Tintoretto is always one of those drivers that you just don't rule out, even though qualifying may have happened.
Yeah, I'm sure
his race is normally one of the better.
Yeah, he'll make his way up the field. Hello, your glitch. If it's a problem, we haven't moved on yet. I don't know if we're still waiting. I hit advance.
I'm not in the session, so.
Ray tried to come in late. That's a problem. He has left the session, so that might have been.
Okay, so hopefully
what
that
happened.
might sort it out.
Villeneuve squeezes in the double bubble, 14th, 138, 335. Fireball, the noob, 137, 854. Ingram, 137, 308. Warrior, Alchemy, Raphael. Mid-pack going to mid-pack, but we got 2 Canadian drivers, 1 and 2 right now. 3 North American drivers currently on the podium. Let me know if we need to restart this thing, because I'll probably have to take a picture of the order. Because it is not moving. Because Codemasters and EA are shit. So, there you go. Oh, wait, I reviewed this game. They didn't like my review of the game. I'm sorry. They were supposed to send me a gift.
Were they?
Did. Yes, they didn't. I don't know. Even like a T-shirt. I don't know.
Ah.
It's like, hey, well, thanks for reviewing. And they're like, oh, wait, your review sucked. We don't want to give it to you.
Oh.
Basically, that's what happened. So.
Rip.
So, I took a picture. Somebody want to chime in on what we are supposed to do here despite these flaws. Anybody on the YouTube? Polowski has left the session.
Just see if David chimes in here.
Well, Polowski's left. But he wasn't in the race anyway. Or he wasn't in Q2 at least.
Yeah, I'm not in it because obviously I didn't want to cause a glitch.
Well, it happened anyways, so...
It did. It might not just be me, though.
Lolo Quita was still sitting around, I guess. He left. Let's see if anything happens here. It doesn't look like it's going to. Always blame technology.
Okay, so we've had word from the one of the directors. If it doesn't shake out and fix itself, we're going to restart with short quality and a 50% lobby. But we're just going to give it a second. Hope it fixes itself. Just see what happens.
I think it would have moved by now, and the only way I can go back in is we'd have to restart the broadcast and everything. That's wonderful.
I think you can just pause it.
Yeah, we will do that.
If you just go onto that little tile, you should be able to pause the broadcast, I believe.
Yeah, we will pause. We will return until we figure out what the hell's going on.